Yes, I did. I made it. I made it. I made it. It really was not as hard as I was looking. I was looking for a door, and there's actually a grate. If you can see her, she's right there. She might be able to get in here. I don't want to alert her too much, but there's a grate right there as you get to this back side on the back wall that you do. The only reason that I stopped at this point is because I don't know if that little fucking dude is going to be in here or not. So I didn't want to take any chances, and I do not see a save. So this could get ugly. We can kind of stand now, I guess, and go. Is there a way this way? No, this is all blocked out. Up we go. Finally past the fire room. I have done it, finally. I always manage to do stuff when I'm not streaming, not when I am streaming. I don't know, I guess that's just the way that it's going with me. I don't know what I'm doing here. I have no clue what I'm doing. I am looking desperately for a save point at this point. Looks like we are still kind of in this raceway area here. Why does it want to bring me all the way back to the raceway? I don't understand it. Why, after all that work, why does it just bring me right back to the raceway? After all that, why does it bring me back to the raceway? I don't understand this. And there's not a save spot that I can find right now. I am trying. You would think there would be a save spot after that, but no, there is not. So I might have went the wrong way. It's quite possible I have. I have no clue what to do here. Honestly, none whatsoever on this one. I don't know. I was expecting to come back out to a completely different area, and it really has not brought me out to a different area, nor to an area where I could save, really. But here's a place I can at least recharge my flashlight. So I've beat that. Now we got to find a save. There's got to be a save point here somewhere, and there's no way up there that I could find. No way up there. We got security, and I kind of don't want to mess up because there's no save. There's no way to save here. Yeah, those are both blocked off. So what does it want me to do here? What do I do here? I've done been here like 50,000 times. I've done been here. Doesn't look very much different neither. So I mean, here we are. We're right here back at the raceway. I don't understand why it wanted to drag me through all that with Roxy. Yeah, we are like really just right back, it looks like, where we started. I would almost guarantee we're right back where we started. So what was the point of going through all of that just to end up right back where I started? See, there's Freddy. Oh, and there's a save spot. Let's go ahead and save. Okay, so after you get past the fire room, I guess I should look and see, because I've probably made a wrong turn here. Let me look and see here. And it brings me right back. And you come out, you come up the stairs, and it's right back into the raceway. I done beat Roxy. I mean, was there something I was supposed to do in that fire room? So where do I go after this? What? Well, what do I actually do here? Okay, this makes no sense. Okay, let's go see if the phase watch gave us anything new. Okay, so I guess we need to go down and upgrade Freddy with Roxy's eye. I suppose that's why it brought me all the way back up here after I got her eye. Yeah, that's probably what happened here. So I guess we are going to go and Freddy here. I don't know how much juice Freddy has in him, if he's going to eat me immediately or not here. But okay, we need to go back over. You know what? Let's just save Freddy because I can avoid these robots fairly easy here. I'm gonna head over this way and back out this thing over here where we were going to head out that thing over there. Yeah, we're just going to duck in here. No! That is not what I needed to happen there. But it's a good thing I saved and I figured out what I needed to do after that point. So we are heading back up and out of here to head... Oh, fuck off. Now this is the way back out. We've got to get back down to the main area. I'm not entirely sure, honestly, how to do that because, you know, you got Monty's problem there. And we come back down here. And we are just back where we started, so we do need to go back this way. Back up. Back over this way, I guess. Maybe? Nope. I've gotten myself stuck. How wonderful! Yeah. Now this was not the brightest of all moves. Can't call Freddy to get me out of this mess. Alright, we're going to have to go out to the main menu. Since we know what we're doing, we're going to go out to the main menu and we're going to go back in because we did save. So I'm not really sure what the whole point of running me through all that was with her after I got the eye. But okay, fair enough. I escaped her. We're going to go back. We're going to put the eye on Freddy now. So once I got it, it was not that hard. Honestly. So yeah, we just go back and getting her done now, huh? Well, it's loading. Then I gotta fight my way back down to the pit to do the upgrade. Oh my god. This game has a lot of running back to the same spots, I've noticed, which is kind of annoying. Especially with me directionally challenged. I learn one area and I forget the other area that I need to be doing. So yeah, it does end up being a little bit of a pain in the rumpus here, but you know what, I think at this point I'm just going to go ahead and use Freddy to just get out of here quickly and not have to worry about dodging security or anything like that. So let's just down here on the raceway, so that means we need to go back this way. We need to go back this way, I think. I'm pretty darn sure that this is the way. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a recharge port here in one of these rooms for Freddy, so it might be a little easier. I just use Freddy the entire way out of here. To get back out of this area quickly. It's one of the good things when you have Freddy available to you and you can get him to where you need to be, where you're at, because you can just do it this way. As long as he stays charged, he's not going to eat you. We're gonna go out this way. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way. Yeah, this just takes me right back to where I was at. Pretty freaking much. I'm pretty dang sure it does. Well, if it would not do this stupid stuff. No, we're doing good. We're doing good. We just need to find a recharge point for Freddy here. Oh, come on, give me a break. Yes, we are here. Alright, now we need to get back down to Rockstar Row as quickly as we can here while we still have the use of Freddy. Um, pretty sure there's a door around here somewhere. I'm gonna have to leave Freddy here because there is no other way for me to do this. So, is there a save point around here, maybe, perhaps? Where I don't have to just, play. That just takes you up to the phase blasters. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Sorry, Freddy. And we have to deal with all this loading. I can't stand this. God, I wish I had my PS. I wish I had a PS5. This is just ridiculously not fun. It is fun, but yeah, no, it could be better. Oh. If I remember correctly, that's the way into the basement. So we're gonna go ahead and save here because I wanna think this is the way that the little dude is. He is. Gonna go this way down to the basement. Might be able to get there quicker this way instead of going all the way back out to Rockstar. We'll check. Alright, here we are. We are here. I am not entirely sure where here is at the moment. Fudge. This is not where we need to be. Yep. This is definitely not where we need to be. Okay. Made a boo-boo. I would have been better off staying on the top side, but that did not work in my favor. So now we're going to run all the way down here. Hope he don't come up this way, which he does. We'll just run down here. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Alright, now I'm gonna go back here. We're going to run all the way down here. Open this door, open this door. Alright, so this should... Yes, okay, we're actually not doing bad here. We are at the docks, which means we are at... the back side, which means it's going to be... Aha! There's a thing for Freddy. Hold on a second, folks. Go in here and get Freddy out because we are in the basement at the moment and we don't need to be in the basement. So maybe I can go up and just take me right back up the stairs where I need to be. I'm hoping anyway. Because I made the mistake of going down into the basement when I took that little side shot panel instead of staying on the top side and finding the way into Rockstar. Just trying to avoid things, make things a little easier, and I ended up making it harder. Boy, Freddy's looking a little rough for the wear. Christ, Freddy, you're all beat up right now. Look at you. You look like you did in the beginning of the game. All cracked up and beat up and jeez Louise. Now this is taking a while longer than it should, but... Alright, where are we at? Alright, we are back on the top side. Awesome. Alright, let's bring Freddy back into play here. Because if we're going to get to Rockstar... to get down into... where we need to be, it's gonna be a minute. And we're gonna need all the cover that we can get with Freddy here. Alright, we're back over here at Monty's. So Rockstar should be straight ahead. Yes, there it is. Look at the Rockstar Row. We should be okay. And I can come out of Freddy and save Freddy as much as I potentially can here. Oh, well, you know, charging station for Freddy. The way these doors are all painted the same too, you kind of get turned around sometimes. Alright, here we are. Now we need to enter the maintenance tunnel, which we will stay in Freddy to do so on this. We're going to go in through Chica's room. Do not want to mess with Monty's room. I am avoiding Monty as long as I conceivably can here. We're just going to go down through here. We're going to play a recharge flashlight. Now, if I remember correctly, well, there's Freddy. Hey, there's a box that I've missed. Hey! Let's just go ahead and get all the boxes, shall we? Okay, there's no way to open that grate. There is a way in here. I believe it's the elevator we need to take down. Alright, we're making headway in the game today. Hot diggity Dudley.
Did you know that everyone loves pizza? Yes, it's true. Based on a double-blind study from a leading fast food publication and scientists, 100% of those questioned would choose pizza over any other food.
You're working it tonight on this game. Doing good, doing good.
Even people with wheat and dairy allergies. This has been another fun fast fact.
Okay, if I remember correctly, there is going to be a mess of freaking robots down here that I left from another thing. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on which way I go. We're going to take this way. Don't need to have the light on. We do not need the light whatsoever. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. Okay, so let's see here. Is there a safe spot down here? Because I do not want to have to come down here again. Find my way back down here again, because that was a little, I want to save before we do this upgrade with Freddy. Always save before you want to go do a double save, just to make sure, because sometimes you'll save and the game will try and error out, or it just won't save it. So just want to make sure before we go and do the eye upgrade. So now here we go.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Please
Ocular upgrade.
Upgrade procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder.
I have a feeling that this whole...
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Oh God. I missed the first one. Oh, he looks freaky like that, don't he, folks? We'll get it. We got it. That's because we saved. This is why we saved right before this. So this is why you save before you do something like this. I missed the first bleak, the first sound, the first button. So that's what screwed me up. So we're gonna get it. I pay very much attention. This is not the part that I like the best of this game, because yeah. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to deal with Monty, because that's the last upgrade. I don't want to deal with Monty. I really don't. But judging by the way this is going, I probably am. Because I've had to fight everything else so far except for Monty.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Please select your desired. Welcome to Parts and Service. Preparing for upgrade procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder.
Okay, here we go. Try this again. Now this time I gotta pay attention to all this.
Let's begin by removing Freddy.
The heck did I do there? Not sure what I did there. Not very good at this upgrade Freddy part. Yeah, not very good. The first time I did it really good. Then from there out, it was just all downhill from there. It's not fun. It's not a... You'd think I would learn. No, I'm not learning. I am not learning in the least. I am
Welcome to Parts and
having...
Service. Preparing for upgrade procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder. Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Okay, here we go. God. I can't! I'm missing this! I'm missing the thing because I'm looking at the wrong set of... God. I hate this game. I hate this part. I'm gonna be here for the next 40 minutes just trying to do this. I swear I am. This should have been done. I should have got it the first time. I am not good at this. Not good. Really not good. So, anyway, if you've stuck around this far, I cannot do what I would like to do on YouTube. I need like 50 followers, so if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do. So I can start doing some exclusive content for YouTube folks.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Okay, here we go. Okay. What? That was a weird combination. What the heck was up with that one? I have a new plan for this. I have a new plan for this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna figure this out because I can't pay attention to where everything is conceivably going here with this. So when I get in there, I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video of what is what here in this term before I do any of the other one. So let me get ready up here for that situation because that is going to be hope that's good. Hope that's right. Alright, let's see if we can...
Welcome to Parts and Service.
Alright, so
Please
I'm gonna
select
go
your
over
desired procedure.
to the video. Alright, the first one will be easy. It's the second one that I'm gonna have problems with.
You may now enter the protective cylinder.
If I pay attention, the first one is easy.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
And we're gonna hit record here. Okay, let's see here. I didn't stop the recording to look. I would have had it that time. I would have had it that time. Okay, let's try this again. I should have stopped and looked at the recording before I started, but I didn't. That was my fault there. So let's try it again. Yep. get this back onto the TV here so we can see what we're doing here. And we want to make sure we can see. It's not going to be a good video, but it will be enough for me to maybe do this. Try it again. This will be like umpteenth tries of trying to get this right, because I could have swore it was yellow after that, but I was never good at Simon Says. I'm not even sure that game is still even around. I mean, it's around in different forms. I mean, Simon Says, yes, the game where you played as kids, yes, but the actual electronic video game, Simon, never was any good at that. Never.
Preparing for upgrade procedure.
Not even when I had a memory. Alright, Freddy.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
See, I keep forgetting to hit that video before I go in to do the next one. I had to do that video. Okay. Gotta remember this. This is how I'm going to get past this. Which is really annoying. This is so annoying. But I still like the game. I'm just not any good at this part. I hope this is the last one I have to do. But I just have a feeling I'm going to have to go after Monty too. And I don't want to deal with Monty right now. I really don't want to deal with Monty right now. But I will if I have to.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Preparing for upgrade procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder. Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing.
I'm going to start that.
Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
I don't remember if it's yellow or green at this point. So give me a second to stop and go back and look. See, I'm on this. I think it's the green. Looking at what I see, it's the green, which would be X triangle. Alright. Alright, so now what? Let me get set up here in case we have to do another video. We're just going to record this whole process here and take out Freddy's eyes.
Great. Plug the replacement eyes into the open eye sockets. done. Reattach the ocular connector wires.
Gosh, I don't know. Okay, hold on. I know I recorded that, so we're going to look at that. I'm going to stop that and we'll go back here because I need to know here what this last one is. Okay, so we've done... I'm thinking it's the yellow, but red. So let's go back a little bit on this video. Red, yellow, okay, so I'm thinking this one, this one. Ah! It should have been the green one. Okay, I messed up. I messed up. Okay, I was so close. I was so close on that one. Alright, let's get it set up and we'll do it again. Ugh. Problem is my video is not close enough on the screen for me to be able to really tell what the heck I need to be doing there. And it's very fuzzy and it's very not good. So yeah, it's a little bit of a pain to do at this point. I can't do it. There's no way I can do it. I can't get this set up properly high enough up without it being too high and flipping over on me. Yeah, this almost. Alright, we're just gonna have to go back to this way and try and just don't want to focus in. Hey, think we're good there. Alright, let's try this again. We're going to record. We're going to go from here. Try this one more time. Maybe we'll have a clearer...
Please select your desired preparing for upgrade procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder. Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
And I completely missed that one because I was too busy looking to try and keep this camera focused in, and it just is not going to focus. So we're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to give up this idea. It's not working for me. This is not going to. Okay, we'll try something out. See if I can write this down fast enough. Probably not going to happen that way neither, folks. And I'm going to be stuck here for freaking ever on this one. Because I am not good at this. Since really no one is on the stream to write it down and tell me which ones to push, I have no hope. So I might have to go upstairs and drag my son down here and be like, look, I need you to pay attention to which ones it is and tell me which one it is, because if I don't, I'm never gonna get through this. Never gonna get through this. Well, I will, but it's gonna be a pain, because I do not like this part of the situation. Okay, ready, set.
Detach the ocular connectors.
Okay, circle, square, square? No, I think it's circle, square, X. Circle, square. Okay, this one should be easy. Square, X, triangle. Ah! See, that's where I messed up. See, I just can't. This sucks. Oh, does this ever suck? I'm gonna be forever here because I'm not gonna get this done, guys. I'm trying, but I'm not that good at this, and I don't have a way to properly figure this to get a good video of the situation to continue after doing this first part. The first one's easy. The second one's alright, but is putting it back together is the freaking problem, and that's where I'm running into the problem here.
Removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Okay, so square, circle, square. Okay. What the heck? Where did I mess up on it that time? If my pen would stay in one place, I could have wrote that down see, now I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed. Getting very annoyed. Because I have a feeling this is not going to be the same sequence every time. They change it. And that's where the problem comes in. That was just like... so annoyed. Well, I guess it was fun while it lasted. I made it past the fire room. I thought I was going to make a whole lot more headway on this, but this upgrade is the problem.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press
Last one was square, circle, square. Let's see what it gives me this time.
Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
And I completely missed that. I completely missed that. I didn't see it because I was looking at something else at the time. Fuck me. This is just not going to happen for me. I'm just not going to be able to do it. This is the one part of the game that I cannot. Everything else I can keep going and going and going, but this Jesus Christ. I'm tired of not making little minuscule freaking progress. And I really just need to...
by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's...
Hey, I was pressing for... You know fucking what? I don't want to sit here and listen to... I'm getting annoyed. I don't want to sit here and listen to you yammer when I could just be going ahead and doing it. But no, I guess you have to wait to a certain point before you can remove that frickin' faceplate. Oh, I have to sit there and listen to this stupid crap, even though you've heard it over and over and over and over and over again. It's so freaking annoying. So freaking annoying.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Okay. Square, square, circle. Okay, so that was X, triangle, circle, triangle, X, I think. No, it wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try and then I'm gonna give up, guys, and just send this off to YouTube because I am done with this game already tonight. And here, well, this is my second time on it tonight because I was going to go play Subnautica and then I thought, no, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna beat that room. And I thought, okay, I beat the room. I can make some progress. No, I can't make no progress because of this. This is not fun. This is not cool. This is not acceptable. I get so tired of games like this sometimes. I mean, yeah, Subnautica and Stranded Deep are probably just as annoying, but they're a little bit easier than this mess. I don't think I'm ever going to play another Five Nights at Freddy's games after this one. I wanted to. I like the games, but it's just too much.
Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
I always mess up on that next to the last one. I'll be here forever doing this. Because it's the first one. The first one's easy. It's the second one. And then the one putting his eyes back together is where I fail at this. And it's everything I've tried so far not been working. Really don't make this easy. And because I have to do this upgrade to continue. I wish it was just like an automatic thing. It's so much easier, but no. I should have known this game was going to be a situation of I didn't think it was going to be this hard, honestly. Now that I know, I am probably never going to play another Five Nights game again.
Carefully detach the ocular connector.
I done lost this. Okay. See? This is not working the way that I want it to. Well, maybe if I just sit here and hold the freaking camera, maybe I can do it that way. I do not know at this point what to do here with this game. Because either it's too far. We know we can get the first one. We know we can get the first one. The first one's fine. It's that second one. Alright, this may work. This very well may work. I want to try this again. I'm going to do this the smart way here, hopefully. Problem is, I can't take my glasses off to watch the video camera to make sure it's staying clear. And still see how to run the game here. This is not working. That was a good idea, bad idea.
Welcome to Parts and Service.
Let's just get in here first.
You may now enter the protective cylinder.
Then we'll deal with Freddy here.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Okay, so this should be easy. Circle, X, square. Okay, now let's run this back and see what we get on this one. Okay, it's not helping at all here. Because, frankly, Green, yellow, red, yellow, blue. Okay. Green, yellow, red, yellow. Okay, before I do this. And get ready for the next one. Green, yellow, red, yellow, blue. Alright, so now we remove the eyes.
Great. Plug the replacement eyes into the open eye sockets.
Okay.
Well done. Reattach the ocular connector wires.
Okay, so here. Messed up. I should have referred to the video because I was not paying attention yet again. I lost track while I was on the video trying to do that. I should have just stopped it and started it. Alright, see, now we're getting to a situation of the system is working, but I just can't think tonight, and my brain just don't want to do this, but I don't want to leave until I get this done. At least this part, Jesus. Criminelli, come on, how hard is it to put his eyes in? Here we go. This is it. This is going to be the last time I try this. I swear, because I just don't feel like messing with this tomfoolery tonight.
You may now enter the protective cylinder.
Let me get into place on Freddy.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing.
Alright, let's stay focused.
Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Alright, so let's go back here and see, because I missed that one completely. Green, yellow, red. Okay, green, yellow, red on that one. Okay, so green, yellow, red. So it's X, triangle, circle. X, triangle, circle. Pause. Okay, let's go back to the video. Red. Wait, that's not right. Red, blue, blue. I keep missing that last part. Red, blue, blue, yellow, green. Red, blue, blue, yellow, green is the way we go here. Okay. Red, blue, blue, yellow, hold on, green. Alright, now we are going to remove those eyes.
Great. Plug the replacement eyes into the open eye sockets.
I'm going to hit the record.
Well done. Reattach the ocular connector wires.
So square, triangle, circle, I think. It is square, triangle, circle. Okay. Square, triangle, circle. We're going to square, triangle, circle. Okay, now this is where that gets hairy with me. So, we do not want to fuck this up. Oh, this is not... This is a fast one. Green, green, blue, yellow, red. Green, green, blue, yellow, red. I want to look at that again here. Green, green, blue. I keep missing it. Green, 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 blue, yellow, red. Yep, green, green, blue, yellow, red. So we're going to go green, green, blue, yellow,
It is
red.
time to close the faceplate.
So what do? Do I just press square?
Commence testing phase.
Oh, I did it! Finally, the video system worked. I just had to get it the way I needed it to be. What? No, I wasn't ready for that! Oh, I did it without having to use the video this time. Oh, I am so proud of myself. I may just keep going because I am so happy with myself on that last run.
I am having a hard time adjusting. You look different to me. I can see movement through the walls.
Really? I didn't know Roxy could see through walls.
These are Roxy's eyes?
Well, yeah. There was an accident in the raceway.
Is she okay?
Well, nothing seems to stop her.
Great. Good news. It is almost 6 o'clock. You will be safe now if you find an exit. But hurry. The daycare attendant is loose one last time. These eyes are amazing. There are wondrous colors and objects I never knew existed. Nothing can hide from me now.
Okay, we need to get out. It says escape the Pizzaplex. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Oh my gosh, is this the end of the game? I don't think it's going to be this easy. I don't think it's going to be this easy. It cannot be this easy. Where's the button? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I might actually have this game beat. I'm a little flabbergasted here at this point. Little flabbergasted. Okay, so we need to get back out henceforth immediately. To Rockstar Row as quickly as we can figure this out. There's Monty's Gator Golf. We are here at Rockstar. We should be able to just... Okay, we're going to jump out of Freddy. We want to preserve as much as Freddy for the main part of this situation. We're going to go in and make sure Freddy's nice and charged up. It'll let me. Come on. Freddy, come on. We want to charge you. Come on. Okay, it's not going to let me. Okay, so for the most part, we're going to take Freddy and leave Freddy where Freddy's at. We are going to have to be able to see, though, what the heck we're doing. And there should be a thing in the main building. I remember watching the end of this at one point because I thought I was at the end of it and I wasn't. So this is not...
It's past your bedtime.
Get into Freddy and hide from him real quick. As we make our way through this way. Wow, all the things that can be seen now. How did he get me? And I didn't save! No! I have to go through all that, adding the eye back and everything again because I completely got excited and forgot to save. Yep, I'm an idiot. Now I know he can get me while I'm in Freddy, which is really weird. Usually if you're in Freddy, they don't mess with you. Yep, I forgot to save. Alright, here's what's going to happen, folks. I'm not going to sit here and go through all this again.
service. Please select your desired procedure.
So yeah, I have to redo this whole ocular upgrade. So here's what's going to happen. I really don't think this is the end of it. If it is, we'll find out later on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this here. I'm going to go and get this upgrade done again and then save it, and then I will be back later on when we actually figure out if this is how this is going to go, if this is actually going to be the end of the game. So I'm going to go do this, redo this, fight through this upgrade again, and I will be back later. If you are watching on Twitch, follow. If you are watching on YouTube, please, 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 please subscribe. I need to get to 50 people so I can start doing live streams to YouTube. So thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see y'all later.